No matter how you define success, whether it's a happy family or financial security or a deep fulfillment, what scientists have discovered that however you define success, it's accompanied by two different qualities: intelligence and self-discipline. Unfortunately, we haven't discovered how to increase intelligence, but scientists have discovered how we can increase self-discipline. So in this video and in the next couple months, in the next 2 months, we together are going to be learning and executing about self-discipline. So by the end of this 2 months, we're going to be doing challenges and we're going to be learning about self-discipline so that we have samurai-like self-discipline. But I'll get more into how I'm going to be saving you time, and I'll get more into the exact challenges that we're going to be doing later on in this video. So stick around for that. But in the meantime, I want to start this all off. I want to start this self-discipline improvement stage of our lives by going to andrewkirby.net and doing the self-discipline quiz, so you can see exactly how self-disciplined you are. And this is the first call to action I'm going to be doing. Together, we're going to be doing lots of different challenges. So the first thing that you have to do is go to andrewkirby.net and go do the self-discipline quiz and record your results so you can see how self-disciplined you are at the start. But I'm getting distracted. Let's get right on with the video. The scientist called Baumeister was the person who has studied most about willpower and self-discipline. And the very basics of his findings, which I'm sure you already know, and don't worry, we're going to be diving a lot deeper later on in this video, so stick around for that. But the most basic findings that he's found in his studies is that willpower is just like a muscle. If you exercise it lots in the day, it becomes depleted and fatigued, and it will become more difficult for you to make the right decisions. But if you exercise it repetitively over a long period of time, just like going to the gym, you'll become stronger and your self-discipline will become stronger, and it will become easier for you to make the right decisions. Willpower has become one of the most studied things in social science, and it has been proven that increased self-control is the surest way to living a better life. And that's why over the next few months we're going to be diving deep into self-discipline. So many of people's major problems boil down to the one main key, which is self-control. Unhealthy diet, not going to the gym, getting fired, the politicians who become adulterous. Self-control is the huge key of it. Procrastination even, it all boils down to self-control. So this is almost devastating to me. This makes a huge impact on my life when I read that when scientists interviewed people about their personal qualities, more than half of them put self-control at the bottom of their list as one of the things that they admit that they do not have. But if self-control is so important, why do so many people fail to exercise it? Why do so many people fail to recognize how important it is in their life? When researchers compared students' grades with 35 different personality traits, they found that self-control is the only measurable factor that decides how well students do in their exams. Self-control measures more highly than their results in tests on how well they will do in the future. Self-control is so huge. In workplaces, managers that had more self-control were liked more by their colleagues. Studies have proven that people with more self-control find it easier to make satisfying relationships with other people. People with more self-control are so much less likely to be depressed, anxious, have OCD, have post-traumatic stress disorder, have eating disorders, have drinking disorders. People with self-control are less likely to get angry, and when they do get angry, they're less likely to get aggressive. Science has proven that people with self-control are less likely to hit their partners. I hope you're beginning to understand how important self-control is. Smoking one cigarette won't affect your health and it won't make you addicted. Eating one piece of cake will not make you fat. Skipping one assignment will not get you fired or kicked out of school. But what you need to understand is those decisions, the decision to smoke or not to smoke, the decision to do the assignment or not to do the assignment, the decision to eat the cake or eat the apple is a daily decision that you'll be confronted with. And you must treat every single decision with great importance, because it's the accumulation of wrong decision. It's the accumulation of poor decisions that leads to success or failure. And self-control is what makes the decision for you. It makes it easy for you to eat the apple instead of the cake. By having greater self-control, you will become more relaxed and happier, and you will find it easier to make the right decision, and you'll be happier and more relaxed, and you will only have to make the huge decisions with your willpower, because the rest will be a habit. And it's for that reason that over the next few months, together, me and you will be learning about self-discipline and taking action to get more self-discipline so that us together can start succeeding and start crushing life. You see, this is what's going to happen. Every single day for the next 60 days, I'm going to spend 2 hours reading up and studying about self-discipline and willpower and habits and stuff like that. And I'll be presenting with you everything that I find in short, concise videos. I'll be saving you 2 hours a day. But you need to understand that knowledge is not enough to get self-discipline. So that's why, together, we're going to be doing different challenges. And these challenges are going to be fasting, a range of challenges, but for example, they're going to be fasting, cold showers, meditation, nofap, running, and other stuff like that. So by the end of this 2 months, if you stick with me, and if you watch my videos, and if you do the challenges that we are going to do together, you will have incredible self-discipline, which will have all of the benefits that I've just laid out for you in your life. So first of all, if you haven't done so already, go to andrewkirby.net and do the quiz on self-discipline to see how self-disciplined you are. And in 2 months' time, you're going to be doing that same quiz, and we're going to see together how much improvement you have made, how much better your life will be when you have the skill of self-discipline nailed down. So if you've made it this far in the video, I want you to do 2 things. First of all, you like the video, and second of all, you go down in the comments and you say, I'm in. And this is a challenge. If you're watching this and you don't type I'm in, then that's fine. You're going to have to live with yourself. Live with yourself for not learning the skill of self-discipline. Because writing I'm in is the first step. That's you making yourself accountable to coming on this journey together with me to get the skill of self-discipline. And I promise you that after these 2 months of exercising self-discipline in our lives, learning the knowledge and doing the challenges, we are going to have a much better life. Because self-discipline is at the core to so many things. Here's what Will Smith has to say.
All right, that's my nephew. That's Kyle. I just want you to shoot me real quick. Because I wanted you to hear this too, because you're my nephew. So a dude screamed to me the other night, hey, Will, I want to be an actor, man. I want to be an actor just like you. You know, usually people say stuff to me like that. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, you can do it. Give them an encouraging word. But I was just sitting here thinking, and it dawned on me, 99% of people that say stuff like that are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that's just real. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. You know, something as simple as food and eating. It's not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day we are choosing shit that's not in our own best interest, right? So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're going to kick yourself in the balls? You're going to stop yourself from getting what you dream. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind.